Hello everyone, welcome to TechSend, and let's continue with this series on Python. In the last video, we covered the concept of strings, but in today's video, we will learn how to work with numbers. So let's open PyCharm and start. So now that we have PyCharm open, let's start by discussing the concept of numbers. So in Python, we have integers like 12 or 34, minus 12, minus 34, etc. Also, we have float numbers like 2.3, 4.5 and etc. Okay, so float numbers are decimal numbers or a number that has a decimal point. So what we can do with numbers in Python? We can use arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. We all know them from math class, so let's apply them in Python. I'm gonna print, let's say, 1 plus 2. So I'm doing now is I'm adding two numbers, Shift F10 and we got 3. Right now let me subtract two numbers, let's say 3 minus 2 and we should get 1. Okay, let's multiply two numbers by using the asterisk sign and we should get 6. Yep, we got it. Right now let's divide two numbers. Let's say print 4 and the division sign in Python is the front slash. So divided by 2 and we should get 2. Now there's another operator which is the double front slash that gives us the quotient of a division. So let's say print 10 divided by 3. Definitely I'll get a float number like here. But let's say I use the double front slash as so and we will get only 3, which is the quotient. Now I want to show you another operator which is the modulus operator. It is represented by a percent sign and what it does is it returns the remainder of a division. Let's say print 10 modulus 3. We know that the remainder of this division is 1, so we will get 1. Okay, now that we know arithmetic operation, let us go to the next section and learn about augmented assignment operator. In this section, you will learn augmented assignment operator. Let me declare a variable called x and I'm gonna assign to it the number 12. And I want to increment 12 by 1. That means I want to add 1 to 12. To do that, I'm gonna write x equals x plus 1. So what I'm doing here is I'm adding 12 and 1. Definitely I'll get 13 and 13 will be stored in x. So that if I print x, I'll definitely get 13. But what if I told you that there's an easier way or a shorter way to write this expression by using augmented assignment operator? To do that, I'm just going to go to a new line and write x plus equal to 1. This is the same expression of this one, but it is way shorter. So let's say I remove this expression and run my program, I'll still get 13. Can we subtract two numbers using this form? Well, of course we can. Let me delete this and let me decrement x by 1. And what means decrement? I'm just subtracting x by 1. So mine is equal to 1. And I'll get 11. Can we multiply? Of course we can. By using the asterisk sign and then equal, let me multiply it by 2 and we should get 24. Yup, we got it. Can we divide? Of course we can. And let me divide 12 by 2 and we should get 6. Okay, now that you know the concept of augmented assignment operator, let's go to the next section and learn about operator precedence. In this section, you will learn operator precedence. In math, we have this concept of operator precedence that means the order of operators. So looking at this expression, what do you think is the output? Well, if you said 18, that's correct. Because first we start with the multiplication, which is 2 multiplied by 3, which is 6. Then we add 6 to 12. So let me print x and we should get 18. And we got 18. So we know from math class that multiplication and division operators have higher precedence than addition and subtraction. This is just basic math concept. It is not something special in Python. And in fact, other programming languages have this concept also. So right now, let me write for you the order. At first we start with the parentheses. Then we have exponentiation, like x to the power of, I don't know, y. Then we have multiplication and division. And at last we have addition and subtraction. So, let me declare another variable which is called y. What do you think is the output of this expression? Pause this video and think of it. Now that you're back, if you got 55, well, you're correct. That's because we start with the parentheses at first. So 12 plus 2 is 14, divided by 2 is 7. Then we have 6 multiplied by 8, which is 48. 48 plus 7 is 55. So let me print y, and we will get 55. Now that you know operator precedence, let's go to the next section and learn about math functions. In this section, you will learn about math functions. So let's say I declare a variable called x and I assign to it 12.6. Now in math, we know that if you want to round this number, we will get 13. But how to do this in Python? It's actually very easy. We need to use the round function, which is a built-in function in Python. To do that, I'm just gonna print round x and shift F10, we got 13. Now we have a lot of math functions in Python. That is why we need to import the math module. So a module is like a library that has different book sections, and each book has different content like history or science and so on. Same for a module in Python. So to import, we need to write from math import and use this asterisk sign. What this means is import all the functions from the math library or module. Now to access all the functions in that math library, we need to write math dot, and you can see we have a lot of functions in it. I'm not gonna go to all of them, but let me show you the basics. Let's say I want to find the square root of 4. To do that, I need to use the square root function, which is sqrt 4. What do you think is the answer? Definitely we'll get 2. We also have the floor function, which is print floor, let's say 12.3, and we should get 12. We got 12. Also there's the ceil function, print ceil, and I don't know, 24.3, we should get 25. And we got 25. Then I want to show you the ABS function, which stands for absolute. What it will do is it will turn any number to positive number. So let me print ABS and let me give it a negative 9. What we will get is definitely 9. And we got it. Can we add a float number? Why not? 9.5, and we will get 9.5. Alright. So the next function is the power of function. So it is represented by pow. And it takes two arguments. First the base and then the exponent. Let's say 3 to the power of 2. And what we should get is 9. And we got 9. Also, we can write this in another way. Let's say print and 3 double asterisk and 2. Shift F10 and we will get also 9. There's also the maximum function, which will return the biggest number. Let's say print max and 12, 24, 99 and 1. What do you think is the maximum number? Definitely it is 99. There's also the minimum function, which is represented by min. So I'm gonna give the same numbers as before and we should get 1. And yup, we got 1. Now there's a lot more functions in this math module. If you want to learn about those functions, make sure to press the first link down in the description. That will take you to our website where it will explain to you all the functions in the math module. Alright, that is it for today's video. We covered a lot of stuff like arithmetic operations, augmented assignment operator, operator precedence, and finally math functions. Okay, thanks for watching. This is TechSent and see you in the next one.
And I'll tell myself it's fine to